What's up, YouTube? Working here at the shop on a rainy day. Working on the K10 LS swap lifted truck project. Working on the brakes. Got my Corvette master cylinder installed. The only difference is these two hoses lines need to be flip-flopped. I'm hoping that's not going to screw anything up, but we'll see. The proportioning valve, I used the Summit Racing one. All the lines are the same size, same fitting size, everything works perfect. I went ahead and used the Skyjacker 4-inch lift stainless steel braided brake line, and they fit pretty good. New calipers, rotors, pads, everything there. For the rear, I'm working on it. I'm about ready to rip this off my toolbox here. Lug nut 4-wheel drive. Not a big fan. Not happy with their kit whatsoever right now, because the hardware they send you for the stainless steel lines is not the right size for the calipers I received. It's the smaller bolt, like, well, they're the newer calipers, which is this size of bolt. And that's the older caliper size of bolt, bigger bolt. This will not fit in caliper. This is the old caliper that were on the front. I don't really care, but these are the same calipers that are on the rear of this truck right now. It takes this type of bolt, and this is a bigger one. So what I'm doing to solve the problem is I just took me a drill bit and a tap, a 7/16 by 20 tap, and I drilled and tapped it out. I got to do that to the driver's side there. Passenger side's done. I have this kit, what is it, the Aris double flaring tubing kit. Not a big fan because the little titty on the 3/16 broke off. So yeah, I'm gonna see if I can't get a placement of that or whatever. The bar's not bad, the clamp's all right, it works. Without the little titty on there, I'm not doing the world's greatest flares, but they should hold. I'm using that nickel copper stuff, so it's pretty flexible and kind of moves pretty good. But yeah, I gotta pull this caliper off, drill it out, tap it, then clean it. God, it's irritating. I ended up I didn't replace any brake lines on the truck except for the rear axle right now. I do want to replace the chunk from here back sometime, but right now it's not a big thing. I'm also using the stainless steel braided lifted rear brake cable. Not cable, but brake line. So yeah, I use the Aris air vacuum bleeder. Now that's badass. I used it to drain out my old master cylinder, and I put new fluid in the old master cylinder and sucked the new fluid to clean out the hard lines that are in the truck, both front and rear. Got a lot of the crap out of them, so I can suck all new fluid in, and we'll have new brakes, and hopefully she'll stop respectively. And I got fingers crossed I'm not going to have any leaks, but I'm most likely probably going to have leaks, so yeah. But anyways, I'll cut you guys back on when I get this rear axle setup done here. Here's what it looks like over there. I got some shielding stuff, and that's how I routed the brake line for the disc brake conversion up over the leaf spring, kind of keep it out of the weeds and stuff from having stuff grabbing it. Then it just comes over up to the distribution block there that hooks up to the Skyjacker suspension drop or lifted brake line there. Then I'll do the same with this one over the top, and then we're just hooking it in the factory tab that the factory brake line sat in. So I'll do the same thing, then run it up to our clip up there and our distribution block. Then I'll go ahead and start by bleeding this wheel. I'll bleed that wheel, then I'll bleed that front wheel and that wheel. Just do them the farthest to closest is what I'm gonna do. So yeah, that'll be fun. Like I said, I'm hoping I'm gonna have good brakes after this, because that's one thing I've wanted on an old square body was good brakes. especially this truck, which will probably see some towing in its life. So this is what I'm also building it to be, a tow rig as well. So that does, yeah, other than being a good off-roading, well, semi off-roading, if I needed to off-road I can, but I don't plan to really off-road the truck just from all the money that I've got in the truck right now, and just plan on driving it and enjoying it. Of course, yes, it will see a few mud roads here occasionally, but I'm not going to intentionally destroy it. I'm going to go ahead and just drive it and use it. So yeah, I'll cut you guys back on in a second when I get this caliper off and drilled and tapped out and back on, and I go to bleed it. Probably just a recap of all this. So we'll catch you guys in a bit. What's up, guys? Just got done with the shakedown run. Went back through, bled all of them, checked all my fluids and stuff. Yeah, it seems it turned out pretty good. The brakes aren't as great as I would like them to be, but I think there's still some air in the system. I need to, that's what they ended up looking like there. Ended up do the same thing on both sides. Looked pretty good. Put that shielding on it. But, yeah, did that. My caliper's already starting to rust after the wet shakedown run I did. Got a bunch of crap in the back I need to get out of here, but yeah, it seemed to do all right. That tire has a leak in it. I'm not going to fix it now. I'll air it up Monday morning or before I go to work, and then I'll bring it here and fix it. It's almost not worth fixing. The tire's kind of shit shot, but for right now the funds are a little on the tight side, so yeah, we're probably for right now gonna just drive other vehicles till I can afford some tires and then put some tires on it. So, but yeah, it's done, and well, done to this point up to running. I still got the sway bar to do. I'm probably gonna paint it and put the new bushings in. Yeah, I got some little odds and ends stuff to do. My Skyjacker my Skyjacker brake lines worked out really well. I ended up putting some washers in on the back to hold that one. And right now it seems to be working pretty good. But yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and close up shop and get out of here. Starting to sprinkle. There's my Trans Am over there. Been driving it lately, but pretty much daily in it for like the last month. We've been about 20 miles a gallon with it and really enjoying it, but I'm kind of happy to have this truck back, so I miss driving it. It's always fun. I really kind of like driving it now that it actually has a suspension underneath it. Yeah, my hubs, I need to pull them apart and probably repack the bearings again with a little more, put a little more wheel bearing grease in there. I don't think they're bad. I think I really worked these brakes hard when I took it out for the test runs, and the hubs got really hot, but the lug studs were really hot too, and the back plate was hot, so I'm pretty sure it was just the brakes getting hot. I'm going to take it home. It's about a 45-minute drive. It should keep all the brakes pretty cool because I won't be on them. We'll check the hubs when I get home, and if we have catastrophic failure, I'll cut it back on, but hopefully we don't have catastrophic failure. But yeah, truck looks a lot better now. It's lift. I'm still debating whether to just buy two BF Goodrich all-terrains K02s, just two to replace the two rear, and then I'll keep one of these, the nicer one on the other side for a spare. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, I think I'm gonna head to close up and get out of here. So catch you guys in the next video. Peace.